Hi, I'm Lisa Olmsted. I am many things. See if I can go down the list. I'm a writer. I am a publisher and co-founder of Thinking Ink Press. Um, I spent many, many years in corporate working in the software engine industry. I decided to become a prolific writer's life expert because I kept attending really lovely sessions with cool people. And I am more likely to actually succeed at attending a session if I have to show up because I'm running it. So in some part, it's just so that I show up. Um, and then the rest of it really is the rest of the attendees are fun, kind, caring people, and I like showing up and just being part of that community. And some of it is I love being able to share what I know about writing with people, and so being an expert means that I get to show up and I don't know, offer moral support. I also like being an expert because I have topics that I know really well. I'm a publisher. I know a lot about publishing now. Most writers are writers and not publishers and don't know a lot about how does a book get made? What are the things publishers and editors want are looking for in a book or in an author, or what is the process like? I know a lot of that stuff. So I get to show up, offer events where I can talk people through where they are in their publishing journey if they want to get published at all, and not everyone does. Or I can offer events about anything that I'm interested in talking about. We have a bunch of events that are like chat about something or other. One person's running a chat about mythology thing, and I love those because I love mythology. I'm a little sad I didn't think to run one myself, but someone else is doing it, and that's great, right? So it's just anything like that. I want to run just a session, one-off kind of session of how to make sure that you're backing up your work, because most writers aren't super technical, and I happen to also be technical. So I just love that it's a place that I can go to share what I know with people who share my interests and my passions, and I know will appreciate some of the things I have to say. And just being a part of a rich community has been really valuable for me. I think more transformative was when Keiko became an expert and actually got her book finished, which I edited and published. So that was really transformative for me. Was her journey was transformative for me being able to make that book happen. The role of a prolific writer's life expert is to host events, and those can be lots of kinds of events. So one of the things that's an ongoing regular thing, we run words count sessions. And what a words count session is, it's where we get together, we all write, and the one person the expert who's running the event, sort of holds the structure for it. And that's a really simple one. It's free to all members. They happen nearly every day of the week. And they're sort of the bread and butter, I feel like, of the Prolific Writers Life community. But in addition to that, then it's anything else that happens to be each expert's passion or area of expertise is then create an event that features that brings that to the community, be it charged or free. Both are really great, and generally just sort of standing in one's own wisdom in order to help the community get bigger and better at writing. There's so many benefits to working in community. For folks like me who have ADHD, one of the benefits is that we're more likely to do the thing that we want to do when we have someone spending time with us who's either doing the same thing or doing a different thing. Just that companionship makes it easier for our brains to focus on the thing that we already want to do. So that's a very specific reason. I think in general, though, spending time with people who are also doing the hard work of taking the stuff in your head and sort of pulling it out in order to pour it on the page, either with a pen or by typing or whatever, that it's such an important process, and it takes effort, and not everyone understands that process. And being in a small room or Zoom room, as the case may be, with other people who understand that process, who are doing the same thing, and just can commiserate, can celebrate all of that, like in real time as it's happening. It's so helpful and supportive. It's such an important thing, I think, about Prolific Writers Life, that what we're doing is fostering community. We're helping each other. And in any particular session, I might be the one helping the people on the group if I'm running it, or members of the group might be helping each other or might be helping me. It's really about an exchange and a community building. Every single session. We're not processing huge numbers of people. We're not, running some big program because we're not trying to instill some particular set of content into each person's head. What we're trying to do is create the environment and space for all of us to create whatever it is we're here to create, and to build each other up and help each other. And so it's a really it's a community oriented kind of a place, and not so much a like content driven get to the end of it. Sort of a thing that I see so many other businesses tend to be. Prolific Writers Life as a community of lifelong learners, I think is so great, because we're all helping each other improve and try new things and sort of expanding our horizons. It's not about already knowing how to do the thing, although many of us know how to string words together into sentences and paragraphs and even chapters, right? But there's always the chance to talk about some way of seeing the world, or some way that we experience our own lives, that sort of has opened my eyes to, there's other ways to be. There's other ways to be comfortable with myself, which greater ease then makes it easier to write, to create, to do the things that I want to do in the world. So I feel like we really are a group that just values exploration and expansion in the creative process. So I see among a lot, maybe even all of the experts at Prolific Writers Life, values of welcoming, invitation, encouragement, celebration for sure, finding every opportunity to cheer ourselves and cheer each other on, because when you're trying to do a hard thing, like write anything of significant length, it's such a big project that if we don't have those little bits of celebration along the way, it can get very demoralizing and very hard to remember why we're here. And so, being in this community, I feel like there's so much just everyday encouragement and celebration that helps us keep going and makes the big project much more manageable, because we're always with each other and helping each other along the way. I think if you're trying to be the sort of celebrity guru, Prolific Writers Life probably isn't the place for you, because we're such a community and such a collaborative group of people. It's not about raising up any one particular person. It's not about a cult of personality. It's not about a one true way to do the thing, and if you just all do it, then you'll get somewhere. This really is just about all of us experts offer what we know, and then as community members, whatever works for us is what works for us, and we all figure out what makes it possible for us to do our best work while supporting each other in community. One of the things that I love the most about being an expert isn't even about the sessions per se, although so many of them have been so great and wonderful. What I really love is that every month Lorraine and Bob bring us together to talk about, how is Prolific Writers Life doing right now? How many people have we reached? How many sessions have we had? And where we get together and we brainstorm, what are different ways we can reach out to more people, or come up with new and different events that we would like to have and that community members might like to attend. And it feels just so collaborative and creative and constructive. That's really feels like such a good part of being in this community. If you're still on the fence about whether you want to be an expert, I kind of recommend just jumping in, because it's really low. Like the barrier to entry is very low. Maybe you come in and you run some words count sessions for a bit, and once a week, show up, run a session for an hour, find out how it works, and see how it feels. And you might discover that these are really great. I mean, you will discover that these are really great people in this community, and that you have wisdom or expertise to bring to the group that even you aren't super confident in, and like I said, the barrier to entry is really low and worth just, giving it a try, see how it goes. If you're new to this kind of a thing and you're not sure, this is a really great place to start practicing leading groups. If you do this all the time, this is a great place to do what you're already good at. Either way, it's a fantastic community, and you can't go wrong joining.